What's up, y'all? This is a unit showcase right here. Oh, yeah. So, this is Houka Inomuta. Sorry if I pronounce his name right. But anyways, so what I don't do is go over what crests they should have or what equips they should have. I do go over their skills, their arts, their passive slash abilities, dream awakenings if they have any, and test them out on the quest. But speaking of testing them out on the quest, I'm going to do two of them, two quests right here. And the reason why is to show, just what Houka could do. So anyways, without further ado, let's go with the skill first, which is called Beginning Analysis. So it has a 12-second cooldown, increases arts gauge by 40, that's to himself, and recovers HP by 3000 for the lowest HP unit. So you notice right there, right away, he does not do any damage at all whatsoever. And the reason why is because he's a support unit. He's not a DPS, he's not a damage dealer, he's not a nuker, nothing like that. He is strictly for support. So now his skill, the increased arts gauge by 40, that is pretty good, that's fine right there. And then also recovers HP by 3000 for the lowest HP unit. Whoever is the lowest on the team, they're gonna get that 3000 HP, that healing. So Houka has a little bit of healing capabilities on his skill, so that right there is nice. So now let's go with his arts, which is called Escher Topology Attack. I'm not sure if I said that right, sorry if I didn't. But anyways, he does 18,000% water damage magic, increase all allies accuracy by 50%, and human units attack by 100% for 20 seconds. So this right here, again, he is only for support, so that's why he doesn't do that much damage on his arts. But either way though, increase accuracy, that's pretty good. And then also increase human units attack by 100% for 20 seconds. That is also really good right there. So that means since it's geared towards human units, you do want him to be in a human team. So now let's go with True Arts right here, which is called I've Hit the Mother Load. It does 55,000% water damage magic, reduce enemies crit resistance by 100%, and water resistance by 80% for 25 seconds. So reducing the crit resistance, that is really good. That is really nice. So that way, if the boss doesn't have any crit resistance built in, like when it comes to like its mechanic, or if you see like above its health bar or anything like that, that is pretty good. That means people could go ahead and do crit damage to the boss. So there is that. And also the water resistance lowering too. That is pretty nice. So if you have like another water unit on the team, they could go ahead and do just that bit more damage to the boss. But if you're wondering, no, the crit resistance does not stack with Ainz and Sunraku. It does not. So now let's go ahead with Super Arts, which is called It's Time I Reveal All. Increases all allies crit damage by 200% for 25 seconds. That's a lot. Autofills all allies arts gauge by 7 for 25 seconds. Additional 3 arts gauge for leader units. So again, complete support unit. He does not do any damage on his super arts at all whatsoever, just like his skill right here. But the fact that he increases everybody's crit damage by 200%, that means everybody's just gonna do just a lot of damage, man. Just a lot of damage. And then now, the arts gauge right here, 7 for 25 seconds. If you're wondering how much that is about 175. That is a lot towards everybody. Now, if you're wondering, okay, what type of arch gen is he? He is type E. So, like how I mentioned earlier about Ainz and Sunraku, he won't be able to stack his arch gen with them because they're the same type of arch gen. So, you gotta keep that in mind too. But now this additional 3 for leader unit, so whoever is the leader unit, they're gonna get a whopping 250 arts gauge by the time this 25 seconds is over. That is a lot. That is a lot. And if you're wondering, okay, how is that a lot? It's because for ascended units, the maximum arts gauge they could have is 300. And now for awoken units, it's 200. So the fact that whoever is the leader unit gets 250 arts gauge, that means Houka himself, just by himself, could fill up that one single leader unit's arts gauge up almost to max. Almost to max. That is insane. Now, if whoever is the leader unit, that's a awoken unit, oh, well, that's easy. That's going to fill up the entirety of it. No problem. I want to say one of the best ones out there right here to do Arch Gen. So now let's go with abilities right here. So he has 3. Evasion rate up, level 2. Evasion rate 10% up. So that right there is, you know, that's fine. That means it's just a little bit harder to hit him. So max HP, master level 3, all allies max HP 50% up, only 1. So that right there is good as well. And then now this one, information and strategy leader, equips CT speed 20% up when HP is 80% or more. So that means, yeah, you do want to have him be in high health, so that way his equips could, you know, come up 20% faster, because if you see his equip slots right here, yeah, right there, that is pretty good. So that way you could get that consistent arch gen going and all that such. So now let's look at the team right here. So this is Mono Water right here, and for the first quest is chapter 21 challenge quest. So now you see that Shiro is the leader right here, because he's going to be the tank as well as the main DPS for the team. And then now we have 12th gen Mizuki for arch gen, as well as to lower the enemy's physical resistance, so that way I don't need to do true arts with Shiro, so that way I could rotate between his arts and super arts. And then now Aristella right here is for arch gen, as well as to boost water units damage on her super arts. This right here, the purpose of this is to test out how well Houka is in a mono water team. Now, if you're wondering, no, I do not have Jay, so unfortunately, I cannot put him on the team. So without further ado, let's go on to the quest. All right, here we are right here. So let's activate everybody's skill. And then now the defense equips right here. Let's do art, so that way it could do a little bit of damage mitigation right here. All right, arts for Aristella, super arts for Houka right here. Oh yeah, so that was Shiro. Once he's done with the animation, he could go into super arts right here. All right, true arts with 12th gen Mizuki right here. Yeah, man. All right, so far so good. All right, one more arts for Aristella, and then true arts with 12th gen Mizuki. You know what? Let's go ahead and do true arts with Houka right here, so that way we could get the debuffs going and all of that. And then now with Aristella, let's go ahead and do super arts. Let's go ahead and do arts with Shiro real quick, so that way we could survive that threshold right here, because since I'm doing it on solo, that means, yes, the boss is going to go to the second phase. So now let's go ahead and plop all of these right here, so that way Shiro could go ahead and do the damage. Yup, there we go right here. Okay, so pretty good. Pretty nice so far. All right, let's go ahead and do arts right here, so that way everybody could go ahead and survive. And then now Houka, let's go ahead and do true arts, so that way we could, you know, refresh the debuffs right here. And then now Shiro, let's go ahead and do arts one more time. Arts with Aristella right here. Okay, so far so good. All right, here let's go ahead and activate the defense equips. Let's activate that. All right, let's go ahead and do super arts with Shiro, man. Yeah, so that way he could go ahead and do the damage, and he got stunned. Oh no, that isn't good at all. Oh no, man, because he was supposed to do the damage so that way he could defeat the boss, because with all of that right there, yeah, he would be able to defeat the boss, but unfortunately, because he got stunned, yeah, that had to happen. So I'm hoping Shiro could survive this, maybe. Oh yeah, he's able to survive. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and do true arts right here. And then now 12th gen Mizuki, let's go ahead and do true arts right here as well. Okay, he you know, kicked the bucket, but you know what, that is fine. And the boss got defeated right here. If the boss did not stun, then 12th gen Mizuki would, you know, still be around. But you know, y'all saw that, so it's whatever. So now let's go ahead and look at the details. All right, here Shiro, the main DPS right here, 15 million damage. And then 12th gen Mizuki, 12 million damage. Aristella, 6 million damage. And Houka with 3 million damage. And if we look at the recovery right here, yeah, Houka did quite a bit. The reason why Shiro has recovery is because, you know, that heal equipped. So now let's go on to the second quest. All right, here we are right here. This is the awakened version of the Sophie quest. So now let's go ahead and just do all of this. The only unit that I kept from the previous team is Shiro right here. So War Godfin is the main damage dealer, and also, you know, there for Arch Gen. And then Heart right here for, you know, Archgen as well as healing. Because yes, I understand that Houka does heal, but because Sophie removes damage negation right here, so that way, you know, they could go ahead and survive, you know, quite a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and do super arts one more time. All right, let's go ahead and do true arts with Shiro, so that way the physical res could, you know, be right there. Let's go true arts with War God Friend, so that way we could get that, you know, Archgen going and all of that. Yeah, another team that has 3 Archgen units. So Archgen is literally no problem right here. Yeah, look at that. Okay, there you go. So now with the second stage right here, yeah, negates physical damage taken. So that means, yeah, War God Friend Shiro is not going to be able to do anything, but that is fine because Houka, we're going to see, you know, him doing, you know, quite a bit of damage. Like, look at that. That is actually pretty good. So even though he's a support unit, right? I mean, he still does, you know, a decently good damage though. So, okay, he's frozen, but you know what? That is fine right here. So, let me go ahead and try to do super arts with Houka, so that way, you know, we could still get the Archgen and all that going. Alright, Shiro with the arts, because honestly, that's all I could do with Shiro. Honestly, there's like nothing else to do with him, besides just continuously do arts. Alright, let's go with this. True arts. Alright, there we go. Alright, true arts with War God Fane. Alright, there we go. Est is almost defeated. She is almost defeated right here. Okay. Houka got frozen, but that's fine because Heart went ahead and did the damage. Alright, let's go ahead and do true arts right here. Let's go ahead and do true arts. So this right here is fine. Houka, super arts. Again, with the Archgen and all that. There we go. So let's go ahead and plop this. Let's plop this because, you know, healing and all that such. So there you go. Everybody survived. Let's go ahead and put the Blessed Necklace on War God Friend since he's, you know, the main damage dealer right here. Let's go ahead and do arts because Sophie is a physical unit. So that means Shiro still could do, you know, a little bit of damage mitigation right here on, you know, his arts. Okay, so everybody's kind of low health right here. All right, you know what? Let's go ahead and do super arts with Shiro. And then let's go ahead and do... Okay, never mind. Boom, there you go. Sophie is defeated. So if you want a team that has full clear, even though, yeah, these are like one of the best units in the game, but even so, there you go. That's full clear right there. So now let's go ahead and look at the details right here. Yeah. All right. Ooh, look at that. 3. Okay, that right there is pretty nice. So now the details. Yeah, War God Finn with 9.3 million. Houka 5.7 million. Shiro 4.5 million. And then Heart 3.1 million. And now if we look at the recovery, yeah, Heart, you know, is the healer. 57,000. But Houka, I mean, that's pretty decent right there. 3,880. So my thoughts on Houka right here is that he is a very good unit, a great one. So there you go. Houka, one of the best ones out there. Very good support unit. Anyways, let me know what y'all think about Houka, and that's it. See ya.